We can start our session now. Yeah, it's 9:35 now. So welcome you all for today's IASM Qatar branch section. So we will go through the ground rules first. Yeah, so at the time of section, just make sure your microphones are in muted so it won't disturb others. Uh, and yeah, please use the chat function if you have any questions. At the end of the sections, yes, we can unmute ourselves and we can have our conversation. And yeah, the webinar is recorded and it will be available in YouTube section as well. Yeah, we have more ground rules which is mentioned over here when we had our face-to-face section. So in between we had our hybrid section where we had our face-to-face and our online section as well. So this month, June month, yeah, we couldn't be able to have our hybrid section. So currently I'm on my vacation in India. So next month I'll be back on 29th of August. So at the same day, we will be having our face-to-face session. So I encourage our members and guests, if possible, please visit our place so we can have our face-to-face session. So we will be having our interactions. So we can have a lot of question and answer sections. Even we can have some refreshments over there, right? So hopefully looking you all to join the next month. So today's session, yeah, again, I welcome you all members and visitors, especially those who are attending the first time, right? So this is our current committee members. So myself, Deepu Ravi Kumar, I'm the chair of IFM Qatar branch. And we have Rish Sahal, who is our vice chair, and Leo, who was our former branch chair and now branch ambassador, and Emmanuel, who is our CPD training coordinator. And we have our technical advisors, Viv Tanner, Mr. Sandeep Kumar Play, and Mr. Praloy Kumar Das. So in this meeting, what we are going to discuss about our roles and responsibilities. So roles, what are the roles are there in our branch committee and what will be our responsibilities. So the reason why we will be having this session is in coming months, so this committee members is going to be changed. I've been with IATA for so long and been in this position for last more than 2 years now. So it's time to change our committee members. So I'd like our members to come forward to take up the roles. Even yes, we will be there to support our committee, but we like new members, new persons to come forward and take up the roles, so we can have new ideas and we can grow more. We can support each other. That is our main concern. So before going about roles and responsibilities, I like to go through a few things about IRSM. I believe most of our members are aware, and for the new members, IRSM International Institute of Risk and Safety Management. So those who are members have many benefits through IRSM. So if you go to the IRSM webpage, in the training session, we can have upcoming schedules. You can go through that. Online sections are there about managing risk, the essential managing health and safety risk. Even IRSM is collaborated with NEBOSH and they have risk qualifications which is available. So have a look in IRSM website, go through the membership portal, so you can see the benefits which we have over there. So we have our WhatsApp group, so where our members are active, so members can ask any questions if they have related to risk, safety and risk. And all our webinars, not only the Qatar branch, UAE branch, London branch, many branches are there. So the webinars are recorded and all those recordings are available in YouTube channel. This IRSM official YouTube channel. You can check it on YouTube. IRSM Qatar branch has a LinkedIn page, so please do visit us. So our branch updates will be updated over there, so you will be aware about what is happening. So what we have done so far, so from last year, yeah, in 2022, we have around 10 webinars we have done from January till October, November, December, and January. We didn't conduct any webinars because of FIFA. Most of our members are busy, even I was busy in those. Then we started back in February. So February and March we conducted our webinars. Unfortunately, in the April month, we couldn't be able to conduct. Me, Leo, and all other committee members were so busy. Then May and this is the June month. So even last year when we had our meetings, most of our meetings we have conducted hybrid meetings. So we are going back for hybrid meetings from next month onwards. So face-to-face sessions will be there along with hybrid sessions, online sessions. So we encourage the members and guests to come forward to have the face-to-face sessions. So it will be more interactive rather than the online sections. So which we believe when we have face-to-face sessions, it will be more interactive. We can see each other, interactions will be more, and people will be happy to conduct more training sessions on face-to-face sessions. Apart from this, last year we've been in part of HSC Conclave, which is conducted by Vibrant Consultancy. So we've been over there. We had a stall over there. Hopefully this year also we will be having our HSC Conclave. So we will be part of that as well. So we are looking forward to be with more places to expand ourselves, and we are encouraging our members. So when we have a new committee, we can have a discussion on that, and we can look forward what are the things we can do more. Right. So in the community, that's what we need to look forward. We have to help others and help ourselves. Right. So now, without further ado, I like to welcome Leo Dot, our former chair of IRSM Qatar branch, and now he is our Qatar branch ambassador. So he's been in IRSM assessment panel. He's part of emerging risk leaders. He's part of international branch leaders network. A lot more. If I started to talk about Leo, means a lot. He's been with us a lot. He's been with 11 years, 12 years, I believe he's been with IRSM. And from 2017, I believe I've been with IRSM. At that moment onwards, I've been seeing Leo, and he's helping me a lot at each time. Even when I took up this role, he was there to help me a lot. So I like to welcome Leo. Leo.
Yes, thank you, Dips. Can you make me, Susan, would you mind making me the host so I can share my presentation?
Yeah, you should be able to share it, Leo, just on the bottom of your screen where it says
Okay.
share screen.
Okay, let me just show all windows. Where's my presentation? Okay. Right. So I guess you can see my presentation now.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, good. Right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to this monthly meeting. So, yes, indeed, I've been with WRSM for quite some time already, and I'm enjoying my role. I have already enjoyed my role even before when I was just part of the committee way back then, and until I became the vice chair and eventually the chair, and now your branch ambassador. So we've been trying our best to bring our members together in one room, and hopefully by next month we can do it. And we will really encourage each and everyone to be there for the face-to-face meeting, which we have actually initiated way back a couple of months. But this time, I really hope that we'll be seeing each other there. So tonight, I've been tasked to present branch roles and responsibilities. Why is this? We are on the process of um, exploring our members to grab the opportunity of being part of the different committees, as long as you feel that you fit in within the role. So I guess I can see some people here who are with us. Just let us know. You can send your message in our WhatsApp group if you're interested with your full name, WRSM membership number, and then let's talk so that we can restructure our committees here in Qatar branch. So let me navigate you through the different roles and responsibilities, the different positions that are available for all of us. First of all, the branch chair. I know pretty well that Dipo has been the chair for quite some time already, and yes, it's about time that we give him a break. He will become part automatically of the technical committee because of his expertise. But right now, we are really facing the challenge of finding someone who wants to volunteer as the chair. Much as I want to do it again, but it would be better if we can have someone from the membership. But don't worry, because we will be here to guide you. And why not try to explore the possibility of leading the branch? So what's the role and the responsibilities of the branch chair? It's basically all about coordinating the branch and then leading the activities, and reaching the branch strategic aims. For the strategic aims, don't worry, because we will be guided by IRSM head office, Susan, Julie, and of course our executive director Philip will really be there to guide us for our strategic aims. And the most important thing here is to ensure that there is regular communication between the branch, the head office, and between the branch and its members. So in other words, we really have to reach out to both, because we are the link. We are the link of the branch to the UK office and to our members. So these are the responsibilities of the branch chair, and more of the described roles. You need to chair the meetings, and don't worry, because if you're not available, we are here. I can chair the meeting for you. The vice chair can chair the meeting for you, and you also act as a signatory for the branch for any correspondence. Don't worry about legal and financial purposes, because we can set that in place, and we can be guided by the policies and procedures from the main office. And you can be part of an influential network in the region. You will become part of the international branch leaders network. I will be working with you on that area. And then you will need to work with the committee to ensure that there are necessary skills represented in the committee. You will provide the oversight, and then ensuring that goals and strategic plans are developed in line with WRSM's mission and vision. Of course, we can also take a look at that. What will be our plan for the next 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years? And then you can also serve as a spokesperson for the branch when required. I will guide you on this as your ambassador, and you can communicate regularly with WRSM. Um, we have an open communication line with all the people that we know inside WRSM, particularly matters related to membership, matters related to frequently asked questions about anything related to our membership. So these are basically the described roles when you become the branch chair. And what are the desirable experience and attributes that you may need to possess? Of course, if you've been with WRSM, especially with the Qatar branch, you know pretty well that every month, as much as possible, we don't want to skip our monthly meeting. But for some unavoidable circumstances, which we cannot avoid, we can agree on that. And of course, you need to have the ability to develop good relationships at all levels, including regulatory bodies. And this is not really a problem, because our members are from different fields, and so they also know someone from the regulatory bodies. And we can also take part in attending meetings if there are chances that we will be invited, like for example with the Ministry of Administrative Development, Labor and Services, Social Affairs, which we used to attend before, especially before the FIFA, when we were working with some other bodies as well, just like the Building and Woodworkers International, and some what we call these organizations, like Philippine Association of Safety Engineers. And also I can take you with me if there's meeting with the University of Doha for Science and Technology, because we have an existing um, memorandum of understanding with the university. And of course, you need to be a positive thinker, and you need to have a commitment to achieve the goals of the branch. And you will not, don't be afraid, because you will not take this with you alone. We, your advisors, are here to guide you in this. And of course, we know that IRSM member is always a collaborative individual, good listening skills, and we need to be aligned to the interest of the branch members, particularly in the CPD scheme, in developing the skills, developing leadership aspiration of our members. And don't worry about being a competent public speaker, because once in a while we also have our own communications session. And hopefully in the future, I can do the same thing with what I have done with Face Qatar, and also with there's a group here in Qatar. It's called Bidar. You can also take part in this if ever there will be a program, because Bidar invites representative from companies, especially those that are based in the north, Alcor, Takira, and Raslafan area. Now, the next person after the chair is the vice chair. What will you do as a vice chair is you will provide assistance to the chair, and should be able to fully deputize if needed. So in the absence of the chair, like for example, if the chair is outside of the country and then we have a meeting, then of course you need to take the position of the chair temporarily as the chair is out. But again, as I've mentioned, don't worry about taking or leading the meeting, because you will also be guided by your advisors, and I will be here also to guide you. And for your role description, you need to be fully deputized for the chair in the event that they are unable to fulfill their duties. And then you chair the meetings, ensuring that they are run efficiently and effectively. You open up the meeting, you lay the ground rules, and what you call this, if it's going to be face-to-face meeting, don't worry about it, because until now, by the way, we need to thank Vibrant Training and Consultancy Group, because even until now, they are still our sponsor. They are the ones providing the meeting venue, of course, with refreshment. And they have moved to a new place. I've been there quite a number of times. And I can guarantee you that we will have a very beautiful place for us to meet face to face. And the vice chair will also be an alternate signatory for the branch for any correspondence that may need the signature of the leader of the WRSM Qatar branch, and represent the branch at meetings and forum as agreed with the vice chair. Um, Other duties as nominated by the chair. So we've had some plans in the past which were not able to execute because also of some unavoidable circumstances. But we're looking forward to bringing in more people, especially the top two position, the chair and the vice chair, so that we can have these things materialized. For the desirable experience and attributes, again, familiarization with the IRSM and the activities that we exercise here is not really a problem. We all know that as a safety practitioner, we are developing good relationship horizontally and vertically, and willing to stand for the chair, chairing the meetings. Of course, if not all of us, most of us are always positive thinkers, especially when we talk about risk and safety, and particularly in achieving the goals of the branch. We need to be working collaboratively with others, especially in our industry. Um, Good listening skills. We should be able to know how to listen to the queries of our people, issues that they want our expert opinions, and you need to be aligned to the interest of the branch members. And of course, again, as I've mentioned, don't worry if you are not a competent public speaker. With WRSM, you will get to develop your skills. We will give you a chance to talk for a couple of minutes, and eventually a challenge to present a bite-sized topic during the monthly CPD meeting. And of course, as the vice chair, if there are concerns that you may need to raise to the chair, you have to do it so that the chair will know, and also the technical advisors, they will also be able to know what are the concerns of the vice chair. Now, even before, we have not had this position for the treasurer because we are not engaged in any monetary aspect of our operation. However, if there may be a need, this will be the responsibility of the treasurer to ensure that the finances or the financial aspect of the branch operation is well taken care of. And But of course, again, as I've mentioned, especially with money matters, this requires approval from the head office for their information, and we will be guided by the policies and procedures. So the described roles are, yes, documentation is very important, and then we need to manage our funds if there may be. We still have a pending project even until now. We only had one sponsored polo shirt way back in 2016, and we were not able to have a follow-up project on that. But maybe soon, if we get a chance, we will again design our shirt or polo shirt. And once you have documented the financial aspect of the operation, we will need to report that to the head office so that they will know that our operation entails also financial matter. And then managing any contribution, if there may be. Um, uh, this is a gray area, banking any monies received, because we know that it's not easy to open a bank account if you are represent if the organization is to be named. So this is not really an issue. And then submission of annual reports, and of course ensuring that whenever there is money coming in and there's money going out for the expenses, they are well documented. So this is the role of the branch treasurer. But even until now, this is already my more than 10 years with the branch, but we have not had any branch treasurer even until this time. But hopefully we will have this in the future. And for the experience and the characteristics, of course, communication skill is always very important, and expertise in financial documentation, keeping accurate records, and of course, computer literacy, especially with the Excel. For the branch secretary, we only had one secretary, I think about 4 years ago. And his role is to coordinate the branch administration and maintain all relevant documentation, records, and correspondence. And of course, this is always shared with the branch chair and the vice chair. The described roles is leading the committee and providing systematic communication from the committee to branch members, and then ensuring effective management of records and taking minutes of meeting, ensuring that they are prepared, distributed within 14 days of each meeting, and then also preparing a meeting agenda in conjunction with other committee members who will also prepare their agenda for the said meeting, and assist in assist with the speakers, particularly on the topic that they're going to present. And we do this at least uh, around 10 days before the meeting, but sometimes within 1 week span of time, we can still consider that, except that the meeting is really the following day and the topic has not yet been submitted, then we have to work out on that. And documentation are to be maintained and made available when they are required. Ensure official record of the branch and committee members. With regards to membership report, nothing to worry about this, because we put into consideration, into highest consideration when it comes to data protection. So we can work with the head office to find out about the status of the branch membership as to how many are active, inactive, how many fellows, specialists, associates, and whatever do we need. And maintaining an update copy of the branch constitution, but don't worry about the branch constitution because again, we are also dependent from the UK head office with regards to um, uh, the branch being guided, and ensuring that appropriate notification is given of branch and committee meetings. So it's a matter of linking the branch to the people who are running the show, and the people running the show to the branch members. And for the required experience and characteristics, yes, communication skill is very important, especially with regards to organizing things, computer literacy, Excel, PowerPoint, what else, Word, and the observation of confidentiality, that whatever we talk during the meeting, it stays there. Whatever need to be relayed to the members will be relayed to the members. Nothing more, nothing less. And communications officer. Um, he should be able to support the committee in promoting branch activities to members and non-members, because we also have sometimes non-members attending our meeting through using different media portals, including social media, leaflets. We cannot afford to distribute leaflets here because it might be a violation of something, especially that we are not a licensed organization. But liaising with the potential interested parties, yes, it's a very good area to operate in, as we need also to propagate AARSM with other interested parties such as the employers, the individuals, who else? Uh, Product vendors. And for the desirable experience and characteristics, again, communication skill is very important, computer literacy, confidentiality, and of course, nowadays, if you don't know how to influence others, it's a big question mark in our being professionals, because we need to be influencers of the what they call this, um, of our era, and a thorough understanding of the different social media, as we are using this for our communication, particularly our Facebook account and also our LinkedIn account. So if you feel that you are suited to become communications officer, let us know and we will work with you, because right now we are really in need of someone to manage our social media account, particularly LinkedIn, as we or leaders, we cannot really afford to spend time in monitoring this. But much as we want to, maybe now it's about time that someone steps in to become communications officer. And then the CPD training coordinator, your main task is to assist the branch in the professional development, which takes place every month, except during Ramadan, when we cannot really do it. And of course, this is a big part of the activities of the branch. And I can guide you on this about the importance of CPD, and you can act as an advocate for RSM CPD scheme to all members. And also, as the coordinator, you will be responsible for explaining to the members about the importance and how to go through the CPD scheme in the RSM website, while you also doing your CPD. And you need to liaise with the members on desired future training topics. We've done this, but we will go back to asking our members about their suggestions for topics that really of high importance, and provide assistance to the committees to arrange appropriate speakers for the branch meetings. And even also, there's an agreement with the international branch leaders that we can swap speakers. We've offered ourselves to be available whenever international leaders need some assistance from us. That's part of our discussion. So you can also join us sometimes in the meeting with the international branch leaders to also know what's happening, particularly in their CPD, and liaising with the academe to promote student membership. And for your information, we have a number of students at from University of Doha for Science and Technology who are now student members. So one day when we have our face-to-face meeting, we will invite them so that they can take part, and we will get to know them also. And again, when it comes to experience and characteristics, you need to possess good communication skills. And if you don't have this yet, if you're not really that confident that your communication skills is at par with people you know, don't worry about it. As again, as I mentioned, this can be a good opportunity for you to explore the field of communication along with the people who are already leading the group. Computer literacy, it's not really a big issue because most of us have been operating our own personal computers, so that cannot be an issue. And we need to be collaborative with everyone, and of course we need to be a positive role model for AARSM. And I guess this is the last post. So we already have the chair, the vice chair, the treasurer, the secretary, the CPD, the communications officer, CPD, and then lastly this events coordinator. So right now this is the seventh post, uh, plus or minus of course the treasurer, as I mentioned earlier. So for the events coordinator, if there's a program, especially physical program that people are expecting to attend physically, you will be responsible for the development of an annual calendar to mark our fiscal year or annual or a yearly calendar, with the support, of course, of the branch committee, including conducting liaison with members on desired topics and arranging speakers for branch events, together with the communications officer and CPD coordinator. So communication skill is very important, computer literacy, being collaborative, and possessing a positive role modeling for WRSM, and developing also competent public speaking capability. But don't worry about this because we can guide you in this. And of course, even until now, we are still propagating WRSM. We are inviting different individuals to join us. And for your information, in the WhatsApp group, we have actually members in the WhatsApp group who are from India, from so many places, from Philippines, from Egypt. I'm once in a while, Dipo and we inject some information, and also the WhatsApp group is a very good avenue for us to network with other members, especially the leaders who are expert in their particular area, because they can become our consultants. We can get advices. We can also share document that people are asking from us sometimes. So basically, these are the post that we need to work on. Let's give Dipo a chance to what you call this, to become a technical committee member. And also it's now a privilege for you to step forward and tell us that you are interested in any of these posts. And don't worry, because we are here to guide you. There's nothing to be scared of. But I guarantee you that becoming a member of any of the branch committee, you will gain so many worthwhile experiences, and this can be an add-on credential to your name in the future, in future employment. So if you have any question, you can raise those questions. Otherwise, you can post them in WhatsApp group, or otherwise you can give me a call. My name is there in WhatsApp group, and my number is also there. Or you can message our branch chair Dipo for any clarification. So that's it for me. If you have any question, please feel free. Thank you. Dips, Susan, you can take over. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Leo. Thanks a lot. I believe someone has some questions. Yeah, I mean, Shabi, I'm really sorry if I pronounce it wrong.
Good afternoon, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Amin.
Thank you for great meeting. I'm calling you from Abu Dhabi. I'm a RSM member for Abu Dhabi UAE here.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the great meeting. I join you for this meeting, and later also I will join all Qatar branch meeting. I'm interesting for the meeting, the topics and the missions for the others. I'm interesting to understand exactly what you are explaining for the chairman and other secretary, and what the job title responsibility for others. Thank you very much. Later on, I will join other, as I told you. But please, if you I join later, if you share with me the WhatsApp number for the branch, I like to join the your Qatar branch to get more information.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
I mean, yeah, no problem. Send us your mobile number. Uh, I think it was there early in the slide presented by Deepo. You can take photo. You can take photo of that slide. Deep, if you don't mind,
That one,
please.
yeah. If you share, if you come back
Yeah.
to that slide, I can share it. Also, I am sharing my mobile number here.
Okay, we will take note of this, and we can
If,
add you. I will take photo of this, and we will add you.
thank you very much. Appreciate.
Is this your real name? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Musbeh.
My name is Engineer Amin, and also I'm one of fellow member of RSM 5 years ago. Joined this institute.
That's great. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, we are
Thank.
working from Abu Dhabi actually, and also I'm working as a safety advisor in Abu Dhabi with the healthcare facilities.
Oh, that's good. Thank you,
Yeah,
Amin. We will add you to
appreciate.
the
Thank
group.
you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Amin. Thanks a lot. Yeah, so you guys can be check LinkedIn pages, IAPN Qatar branches pages, even the other pages, where we will be sharing our meeting agendas and everything over there. So nowadays it's easy that anyone can join from anywhere, right? Even UAE branch meeting, Qatar branch meeting, or London branch meeting. So please check LinkedIn pages, be update our meeting dates, so you can join our meetings. Even as I said, next month onwards, we will be having our face-to-face section, but even though it will be hybrid section. So that's how we have run last year. So same which we will be going again. So those who like to attend online, please feel free to attend online. Others who like to come forward for face-to-face sessions, please come forward. And we encourage those members from Qatar, please come and attend the face-to-face meetings. So it will help us a lot. We will be having a good interaction sessions, and we can come up with new ideas, what we can done. So it will be a different experience when we have the hybrid meeting. So it's quite enjoyable one, which me and Leo was been doing from last year. So it was a different experience when we had those meetings. So I encourage you guys. So yeah. So next month we will be having our face-to-face. So next month our meeting date will be, yeah, yeah, 29th of August. We will be having our meeting. So once we have prepared our agenda, we will share it through mails and even through LinkedIn pages. So please look out. So the moment you see it, you can register for our meetings. So yeah, that's it. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for attending this session. So I believe you guys now know about the roles and responsibilities. So we will be coming up with the dates where we will start collecting the details of the members who are interested. So next month, once I am back in Qatar, me, Leo, Reese, we will sit together and we will finalize how we can carry forward, because it's really time that we change our committee. roles. Even if any roles is not filled up, me and Leo is always happy to take part on those as well. So yeah, so our main goal is to work together and grow more, right? Yeah, I think Adnan has something to say. Hi, Adnan.
Hi, I just wanted to ask that if someone is having another role already, volunteer role, like I'm having a role with IOSH currently, not for Qatar branch, but it is in general. So could I also go for any role in IRSM? Is there any policy like conflict of interest or something? Because I hear something about confidentiality. So maybe there could be something which is having a conflict of interest in between IRSM or IOSH if the guy is having a role in both organizations at same time.
Okay, Dips, you want me to answer this question?
Yes, yes, Leo.
Okay, Adnan, don't worry because the uh, the people at IOS Qatar branch, they are also, most of them are also members of WRSM. So don't worry about
Yeah.
that. The confidentiality that we're talking about is about data protection, about the information of our members, which is taken care of by the UK head office. Don't worry about that, about the confidentiality, because there's nothing really that we can keep as we can consider except for the information of the members, which we are really very careful with, and that's well taken care of by UK head office. So we're only concerned about the numbers, or the number of active and inactive members, those who are at different membership level, so we can encourage others to work on progressing towards becoming a fellow with their credentials and experience. So you're very much welcome. If there's any position among those 8 positions that I have presented, let us know in the WhatsApp group, and then we can talk about it after this meeting. But you're very much welcome to become part of the any of the committee membership.
Okay, I will request you to add me in that WhatsApp group because currently I'm not in that WhatsApp group. I will share my number in this chat. So
Yeah, here is my number,
yeah, okay,
20582992. You can share your
yeah,
number with membership number. So
right,
those
right.
who are there in this meeting, whoever wish to be in the group, please note down this number and just send me a message with your membership number. I will add you guys on IR Qatar branch group. Even try to follow LinkedIn page, so our messages will be over there as well. So yeah, Leo, anything else?
That's all for me. I just want to encourage everyone to keep your communication line open. If there's anything that you would want to share in the WhatsApp group, feel free to do so, as long as it's related to our risk and safety practices, related to updates on laws and regulations, especially here in Qatar, and also questions that you want to be guided, work related issues. Let's communicate, and again, go back to checking yourselves. If you feel that you can be part of any of those committees, then step forward, and we will be here to help you, to guide you.
Yeah. Uh, so thanks a lot, Susan. Thanks for arranging this session. So thank you guys. Thanks a lot. So I really appreciate your time that you spent it over here. So let's try to open our video cams if possible. So I
We
will
can
take a
have a
screenshot.
group picture from this meeting.
Yes, great. Great. Okay. Please.
Yeah, we miss these guys. VJ, how are
Okay.
you? Peters. You know, guys, really, we miss each other's company, having the face-to-face meeting from way back then in the venue sponsored by Vibrant. So we look forward to having you in our face-to-face meeting come August 29th. We will prepare a very good topic for you. But if you also have any suggestion for a topic please feel free to do so, and we will speak to you about that presentation. We are really encouraging that each one presents on a particular timing or particular schedule of the meeting, even just a bite-sized presentation, as long as it's related to our risk and safety practices. So feel free to do so. Okay. Dips, I do not know. I wonder if you can take a
Yeah, I have
photo of
done.
this. Okay. Done.
Yes, done. I have taken the screenshot.
Okay.
All right. So
So, Susan, thank you so much. And
No problem, Leo. Thank you so much, Leo and Deepa, for all the information you have shared, and everyone that has joined us today. I do really hope that somebody will fill the role of the branch committee and a chair, vice chair. So we're here to help you as well in terms of the in-house part. So I think it's great to have a voice at the table and address all the challenges and opportunities that they are in the risk and safety profession.
okay.
uh,
Thank you so much, guys, and let's keep in touch.
Thank you
you
so
guys.
much.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.